Hello, always Dizzy here, going to start with puzzle streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games. What's going on with my lighting? It's because I restarted, because I updated Windows. Oh well, that'll have to do for now. Okay, starting at the 1 minute mark here. It's a late stream tonight, had a busy day. I had 2 blacks yesterday, so I'm hoping to get a bird in. Mate this thingy. Mate. Control of the dark squares. King F3. Hello, Vivek. King F3, H2. My king gets active. Also wondering about King H5, but then he controls this. I think we're pushing here. That one's underrated. Like, that shouldn't be 1100. Threatening mate. No, we're going to win the rook. We are black. Is it not a mate in one? I don't know what that was about. Knight e5 should pick up material. There is a check though. It's protected. So take the queen. There was a lot going on there. We are black. Well, the check has to be good. And we're just taking the pawn. And his king is cut off, so no Philidor. We are white. We have a check. And then a 7 of 9. We are white. We have check. We also have check. It's mate in 2 this way. If you blocked with the rook, it's still mate. We are... Okay, this picks up the bishop. There is a check after, but we'll be up a piece. There's also knight knight c3, but I can just take it. We are black. We have a check. And then I could take here, or maybe I just take on f2 to begin with. That makes more sense. We are white. Just a mate in 1. I don't know what... Oh, we're in check. We are in check, so we just have to avoid additional checks. It's not possible, but maybe king e2 here. King e2, if rook g8. Do I have check? Take check, check, king f7. Yeah, then it's okay. So yeah, so maybe king e2. If he sacks the rook, we just go where we started at. Okay, and then same thing, I think, queen g7 and check, check. So okay, we are black. Knight e8 comes to mind. Wins the exchange. Should be good. And take with the knight. Okay, we are white. I have a check, mate in 1. Just verifying. It's not a mate in 1. Good thing I verified. But it looks like a mate in 2. Okay, we are white. So takes, and then king h5. And then we're in a trebuchet. G5 might be good too, but yeah, I'm looking at, so taking and then king h5. And then if king e5, yeah, he gets kicked off. He gets kicked off. Yeah, and if he goes king f6, then king f4, king. Well, this is it. Wait, this is. I have to be really careful here. I'm not good at assessing. Yeah, because he can draw that. I think if I take king h5, and then king f. Sorry, no. What am I talking about? Takes king h5, and then if king f5, I think he can draw that. King g4, king g6, right? So yeah, I have to explore pushing. So g5, and then he moves somewhere. Let's say to g7, king h5. Yeah, that should be winning. I think if he goes to h7, then check, king g7, king g6, and I'm gonna take, yeah. So I think we're pushing there. I'm bad at like the simple endings like this are tricky. Okay. So check, takes. No, it's just a mate in 2. Should have seen this right away. We are white. Chat is dead. Can I just run the H pawn? And then h6, I think. King f6, king g7, which should be good. Okay, some tricky ones today. Okay, we have a check. And then there's a fork. Taking on g3 threatens mate. If he goes queen g3, we have rook g6. And I don't know how he stops mate other than that. Okay, we are black. Chat is dead. What about here? Because I'm threatening a fork. It's essentially a fork. I'll play that. That should be good enough. Okay, 27. I don't know. I mean, I could take with the F pawn and then, well, if he took with the queen, then maybe knight e5 and rook f6. But that's a bit of a pipe dream. Plus, he could just go bishop c6 here. I just realized I'm attacking his rook, so I think I just take the rook. He can get a pawn for it, but. Yeah, and then queen f3. Okay, we have a check. We're in check. We have two options. So if I take, there's check, king g7. And then he has queen e5 check. And we don't want to block with the queen because then there's a deflection. So we would go f6 instead. But then he has mate. Or does he? I think he does. So takes, check, king g7. Queen e5. Maybe I do have to block. So block. Because I have two rooks. So he sacks. So rook g8, king g8, queen f6, check. I mean, it's not enough. Yeah, so takes. Do I have... What else do I have there? It has to be f6. Yeah, I'm just getting mated. So I might have to go to g7. No. I just go back to I go to h7. I don't know why I thought I have to go here. It's just natural. I'm just going back here. Hello, S. Chahar. Sorry for the ASMR. I think I take the rook. And what am I threatening there? I'm threatening rook c8. So if king takes, then rook c8. Oh, wait. Here we have to do this. Okay, we are white. We have a fork. Black has no checks. Hello, Vivek. I don't see what he has to trade. He has to trade queens, I think. And then I just take the rook. Oh, wow. Why didn't he trade queens? Like, okay. And by he, I mean the computer. We basically need a checkmate here. So I think we do it with the bishop. And then it's just mate in 2 there. It's not mate in 2. That's a good first step. So he has 1 legal move. And then this will be mate. 96 is mate. Oh, yeah. Okay, 32. 17 minutes in. It feels like I've been going smooth, but I'm very slow here. Or 16 minutes in already. So his bishop is hanging, but I'm currently down a piece. So I could take the rook on a1. He recaptures a take here. I'm up 2 pawns though. So that's good. Plus I have this strong pawn. So I think that's all there is to it. He can't go rook takes e7 because he's pinned. Okay, 33. There's a fork. Don't know what else it would be. We are down a knight. We have a pawn for a knight. Oh, this wins the queen. Aha, so people get it wrong because they're not taking the queen. Just want to make sure I'm not getting mated. Because I nearly am, actually. Except my bishop covers this check. Okay. We are black. I can take and then fork. I'll be up. I won't be up material. I'll be up a pawn. I'm going to play it. But I don't think I like it. We're only up a pawn. I don't like that person. Do not like it. Check does nothing. No, it does. If he takes with the rook, I have rook e1. Or do I? Then he can go rook f1. Yeah, but then rook f1, can I take on e1? No, then he has rook e1. Yeah, so that might not be it. So there's also a fork here, which I can't utilize. Okay, so what about takes? And let's just say I push, because the only thing he has here is rook e1. And then would I actually have rook c1? I think I do. going to do that. Wow, it should have kept going. Okay. Well, let's look at check. If he runs, I can take on c7. So if he takes, then I have check. If he goes king g2, that seems like nothing. There's nothing there. There's bishop c1. It's probably just bishop c1. And then we just take. Okay, 37, 21 minutes in. We are white. Let's start with this check because it's more forcing. Check is just a mate. Can you hide on f6 though? Check f6. No, rook mate. Yeah, rook mate here. Okay, 38. We are black. Okay, well, let's look at the most forcing move. And I really only see I was looking at this. It's a little interesting. I don't see the continuation. So check, queen h4, queen f5, queen g5, and then check. I like that. I like that. That's nice. Oh, wait, there's also g4. G4. So g4, rook f3, king g2, and then check. Yeah, that just repeats. Okay, so g4. Oh, same thing. I can still do it. No, wait. Yeah, so g4. Check. Queen g3. Is nothing. Yeah, so it leads me back to here. Then king g2. King g2. Is this a thing? No, it hangs my rook. It's possible it's not this, but yeah, so I give a check back. He just he goes king g3. But then that's mate. I think this is right. Okay, so it does it this way. I want to look at this one with the engine just to verify the other line I was looking at. G4 is a better defense. And then there's multiple wins here. I forget what I was looking at. There's at least 5 different winning moves here. Some of them will probably repeat. I think I was looking at this. But no, I got mixed up. And then I was going to go queen here, I think was my plan. So what is this about? Oh, that's nice. Queen d3 is nice. But everything's winning, apparently. Yeah, rook f3 just repeats the position. Queen c2. Queen c2 is kind of nice too. Okay, moving on. We are white. Oh my God, I think I see it. It's a skewer. Check. And then we have this, we win the queen. Actually, is that mate? That's just mate. But I was looking at it from the skewer angle. Okay, last one. We are white. Well, might as well look at the check. Is this just a mate? And okay, it's not quite mate. There's rook f7. And then mate. After we take the queen. That should be winning. Yeah, I'm going to play it. Is it, oh, he takes on g7? Is it king g7? Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah, he just takes on g7. I missed that. Why didn't I verify? Why didn't I verify? And then here we have a discovery. Oh, why didn't I verify? Oh, I got to start over. Oh, that really sucks. I wanted to play a bird. Why didn't I verify? I was at 40. All I had to do was spend 10 more seconds. Why didn't I verify? My God. That was brutal. I gotta do it. Oh man, I was at, it's not like I finished on like 32. It was 40 and I just needed 10 more seconds. Terrible. Whoops. And now I'm not gonna, I think I won't make it tonight, honestly, because I think I burned my energy. See, what am I saying? Because now it's just like it's like I'm tilted kind of. Because I was so close. And I don't want to be careful anymore. What's the difference? I think this is better because I am threatening mate and his queen. And here we have a fork. Huh? I'm pretty pissed. Like even here, I should have verified. Deflection. I can't believe I was on 40 and just. Queen A7. Queen A7, he can still block. But then back rank. I don't want to do more puzzles. I don't. I don't want to think anymore. So what am I doing here? Like, if I take with the queen, do I just then check? Then I can hit the rook or something. Maybe here. Yeah, I'm just not wanting to be careful anymore. I just. Oh, okay. That was a must slip, obviously. No, I just don't want to think. I burned all my thinking on the first, because I tried my hardest on the first attempt, and now I just don't feel like it. Yeah, I may not get a bird. It's going to be 3 days with no bird. Three days no bird. I just I don't want to think anymore. Is that apparent? I'm just hoping I move and then the puzzles will do themselves. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Yeah, like a highlight reel of me getting it wrong. Because I was diligent up to 40 on the first run. And I don't want to have to do that again. But I'll try. I'll try. We are black. Okay, my tilt. I'll try to stop my tilt. We are black. What's going on here? I'm black. I'm moving up. This is hard for 1100. This is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. Check. How's this 1100? So check. Okay, I have to brute force it. If king h5, then we have this. Same thing here. So he's got 3 other moves. So if he goes, so these are mine. No, what's the right color? So if he goes king g3, if he goes king g3, wait, what was my first? Oh, I was going here as the first. No, what was the move I was playing? Here. Yeah, so these are mine. If he goes to g3, Maybe check. And then if he comes in here, I don't know. This is too hard. I don't want to think. I'm just going to play this. No, but I shouldn't do that. I don't know how it's 1100. I'm just making a move. Oh yeah, that would have made a hell of a lot more sense. I can't even do 1100 puzzles now. The first run was good, but psychologically I can't do them anymore. Takes. I just don't understand why that's a puzzle. Ooh. Check, I can win the queen. Check. There's a bishop. There's a fork here. Is the fork good enough? There's this check. There's a rook g8. I mean, I could sack the rook and then go knight e6. He moves the queen. I take, or let's say he goes there and he recaptures. It's not a whole lot there. I think these batches are hard. That's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna say it. I don't understand why these are 1200. Maybe I can still go here. No, so takes, and then queen f3. I don't understand why that's 1200 though. Like, if that was rated 1900, I would solve it quicker. But it's 1200, so I'm looking for basic stuff, you know? Check. Mate. I'll do the fork here. Yeah, I'll do the fork there at the end. Check, and then rook h4. Check, and then skewer. He can come up. Although that's looking pretty dangerous for him. Check. And then I have this. There's also check here. That's simpler. But here. Then check. Here. It might be that line I was just saying of check, but it's complicated. Maybe I can then go check here. Yeah, that's how. Okay. Okay, so we actually have two ways to do this. So why would this not be good? And why would this not be good? Huh? Why would they both not be good? What the hell is going on? Oh, oh God! Don't even answer. Don't even respond. This is not a good day for the dizzy. This is not a good day. Oh man, that was embarrassing. I think I can win the bishop here. If king f8. I don't know, but I'll look at it with the engine. I don't see what other move there would be. I don't think I want to take, well, I guess I could take the bishop. If he takes here, I can go check, but then this still hangs. I think like this, wouldn't this be safest? Because if I take, he takes on c3. I guess I could still take on c6. And then knight f2, his, wait. Yeah. I'm not even joking. I don't know what's up with me. I don't even know. Ooh. I have this check. I think this is it. Check. And then just take. I have this fork. Don't know if that's good enough. Yeah, then I could try to push the D pawn. Don't like it though. Don't like that puzzle. Not for that rating. I could take and then bishop e5. So what do I do if he moves the king? Oh, I'm on his other rook. Actually, I'm threatening mate as well. Okay, but hang on. Because if I take, I can't take here because of Zershenzug. If I recapture, he has rook a1. I do have a lot of pawns, so. Queen a3. Black. Check. 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 Huh? What is this? What type of puzzle was that? Somebody let me know. I can win a pawn. Big whoop. Is that all we're doing here? F4 does fall. No, it doesn't. I think this is all we're doing. I don't like it. That's terrible. What's the point of that? Okay, we have check. If takes, it's mate. If he runs... Okay, so what if I trade and then check? Oh, I'm so stupid. No, I'm not stupid. I am stupid, but queen e8, king f7. Then I have rook f8. Check wins the queen. Zwischen Zug. Mate. Oh, it's not mate in 2. Queen f1. Yeah, queen f1. Discovery on the rook. Check. Does nothing. Got it. Am I only 51 minutes in? It seems like I've been doing puzzles for 3 hours. Oh my god. No, I was going to say, could it be en passant? But it looks like it went from G6. Yeah, I think it went from G6. Otherwise, en passant there. You see the move. Don't move until you see it. Don't move until you see it. Ooh, doesn't remotely work at all. What am I even thinking? Will I find it? No, I won't. What about knight f5? Knight f4 rather. I don't know what I'm doing with that, but it's a discovery. So let's just say I don't know. Rook f6. That's a whole lot of nothing. It's a whole lot of nothing. My knight discoveries don't look so hot. There's rook d2, but he could just trade knights here. There's rook g5. Rook g5, let's say knight d5. Oh my god, rook g5 was threatening queen h4. I was looking at rook g5 before, like I considered it, but I didn't see we can just go queen h4. It's a mate and 2 threat. So now I have to be careful here. I'm threatening mate, so he has no good checks, or does he? No, he doesn't. How does he stop mate? I don't see how he's stopping mate there. I should have seen this like right away. Maybe queen h6. Queen h6. Important move to see. Might have rook g6 there. Queen h5. Then I win the exchange, at least. So check. Takes. I'm not sure if that is fully good enough, but it's something. I already forgot what I said. Yeah, rook g6, queen, and then knight f6 there. Oh, you know what? If he takes, it's mate on g8 too. Okay, I didn't account for that. Yeah, I guess he can still play, but I have rook h5, right? So I think we can do this here. Okay. White. That's another one of the things. It's like the one I got wrong earlier when it was just queen. What was it? It was like queen h7 or queen a2, whatever. I can't remember what color it was. It's just one of those simple things that you should see right away. Anyways, if I take, excuse me, there's a discovery, but I am up a piece. So if he goes here, I can protect. If he goes here, I can just take. I'm up a piece. So what's the problem? What is the problem? Any discovery he gives, I'm taking a piece. I'm just up a piece. And I don't even know why the computer does it this way. This is the simplest way to play. Okay. Geometry, fork. And now they give us easy ones. Why? I don't understand. Why do they do that? Okay. We have check. King b7. Should be winning. give another check, maybe. If he comes up here, then another check. All right, and whoops. Yeah, and if he goes somewhere else, I don't know, but I don't see how this would not be winning. But I'm not taking here. No, I think I want queen f7. Queen f7, because then I get to do all these fancy pants things. If he comes up here, I'm still... I mean, there's no reason not to do this. My queen's out of play. And just take care. I don't think there's more to think about. Okay, an hour in now. We are white. I'm going to be too tired for the bird. The bird will not be the word today. Rook b7. Rook b7, a2. Maybe this way. Check, check, check. Checkmate. Yeah, so that would be winning. If a2. If he goes rook b7. Or rook g8. I wasn't even close on the coordinates there. Rook g8. That's a problem. That's the only move that is a problem. h6? No, it drops my rook. Bishop h6? I've got 3 pieces on the bishop. Yeah, I think that works. Just bishop. And it doesn't. Yeah, so here we want to go with this rook because this is mate. Okay, I got a little nervous there. Like, should I have verified? We have discovery on this rook. Yeah, I just solved it, Vivek. This looks hard. Maybe rook e7. Queen's cut off from the rook. So he takes on c6. Yeah, that's not so good, right? Takes on c6. What about queen f2? I don't know. The problem is I'm down a lot of material here. I don't know about that. Takes. Yeah, I don't know about that. You know, takes. I have a rook for against 2 knights. It doesn't seem like much. If I go rook e7, I think he just goes rook or queen c6. Well, if he starts just a rook, maybe I can take the queen. No, even then, that's not enough material. I don't have Zwish and Zug. If I take here, it takes... Yeah, wow, this is hard. Did you find it yet, Vivek? Vivek. I might get this one wrong. I guess I have queen b2. I have queen b2 check. So I get rid of this knight. If I do this type of thing, queen b2, and then I can promote with check. That might be enough to do this thing. He can't take with the queen. I take, right? So the move that scares me the most is rook c6. I think I take the rook. I'm threatening queen b2, and I'm threatening... No, I guess that's my only threat, though. So maybe he just has rook c1, like bing, bang, bing, rook c1. So maybe I can recapture and then take... So queen f2, rook c6, rook c6. He's got... Yeah, so and if he recaptures... Then takes him, but it's the same thing. There's still queen c1. No, but queen c1 I can always take. So what about queen c2? You may have queen c2 there. Yeah, it's really complicated. Bing, bang. That's if I go first rook c6. Also, if I take it right away, does he have queen b? I think he has mate there. Queen g6, king somewhere, and then mate. So I do. If I do this, I think I have to retake. Yeah, and then takes, and then queen c2. Really complicated. So queen c2, he's got a discovered check. It shouldn't hurt me too much. Yeah, because I can block with a pawn. Okay, so then what if I just move my queen? Even here, maybe? And then I don't see how he stops me from getting the second queen. I'm going to play this. This is really if it's wrong, it's wrong. Okay, I'm going to look at this one with the engine after. Okay, that I think that is underrated. If my calculations were correct. So yeah, you have to take here, and then takes, and then queen c2, and then yeah, you have to see that. I think this is underrated. This is not the simplest. I think this should be like 2100. It's not the simplest sequence to see. I'm downvoting it. Okay, next up, we are black. Can I take and push? Probably not, but let's see. Rook takes. No, there's no way. So G5. Oh no, Lichess is going to restart. Okay, better now than during a game. He's not saving anything here. I don't see why this isn't just G5. What's the problem? So I don't know. King G2. I'm not sure if I should take right away, but let's take right away. I don't understand why this isn't the move. And we're just taking on F4. If I don't take it, well, his bishop lives another day. I don't understand why. I mean, it still worked for us, but like, I don't know why that's a puzzle. Okay, last one. Well, am I going to, this could be a record if I get it wrong twice on 40 in one session. That could be a new record. Just here and then bishop a3. I'm verifying this time. But that should just win a piece. I don't see why that doesn't win a piece or the exchange. I'm playing it. Okay. And I think I'm taking the bishop. I can simplify after. Giving the check is tempting, but there's king f7. So we're taking our bounty. And we're done. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. So I fought through it, the pain of getting to 40 and then moving too quickly. And I kept going until I hit the 41. I am nothing if I'm not diligent. Oh, or is diligent the right word? There's another D word. Can't think of it. So I've got to wait for Lichess to restart now. But that sucked. I am dizzy. It's another D word. It's similar to diligent. I always forget it. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Disciplined is the word. Although you could argue that because after I got it wrong the first time, I had to rage a little bit. Tilt. Okay, waiting for Lichess to restart because we don't want what happened to me about a week ago when I literally just won a queen and then Lichess restarted and my time ticked down. So annoying. By the way, Vivek, I'm just finishing the chapter of the bird where you play g4 before rook g1. You sack the pawn. But that only happens in one line so far. Yeah, there's some crazy lines. There's also one where you sack. I think you sack. It might be two pieces. There's definitely lots of lines where you sack one piece. There's some lines where you sack two pieces, I think. And there's also there's one where you go like knight g5, I think. Yeah. No, is it knight g6? I think it's knight g6. And you sack the knight there. Yeah, there's a lot of sacrifices in some lines. Okay, just killing 5 minutes for Lichess to restart. Then I'll play a game. Oh, I'll modify my webcam while waiting. Whenever I update Windows and reboot, it changes my webcam settings, which is why I'm zoomed out so much right now. So let's fix that a little bit. Still a little weird. Whoops. And I don't like what it does to my, whoa. Changes my white balance. So we'll do that. Okay. There we go. Still feels a little strange. Okay, 4 minutes. Is that a, boy, time goes slow. So I had a really busy week. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day as well. And then I should have, well, then the next day is chess club day. But then Thursday and Friday, I should slow down for me. Then I have 2 busy days again. And then I should be really less busy again. In my Bobby Fischer book, I think I'm on game 43 now. So what, 17 games to go? I'll be glad when I'm done. I'm not enjoying it. I hate game collection books. I hate most chess books, really. I don't enjoy them. I don't think I learn much from them. But I read them to try to improve. I'll do anything to try to improve. It's not going very well, but you can't say I don't try. Okay, 3 minutes for Lichess to restart. I'm trying to make a conversation here with my one viewer. And my 5 lurkers, because I can see the numbers. Let's see. I'm going to check my email while waiting for Lichess to restart. Nothing interesting, which is good. I like nothing interesting. Whoa. Okay. Come on, Lichess. 2 minutes to go. Yeah, when I finish the book, I'm going to do a book review of it. I have a couple of long form videos coming up. Do I use Yahoo? I use Netscape Navigator and Lynx. That's what I use. Still waiting for Lichess to restart. 2 minutes left. One minute. The gods really don't want me to play the bird. They're throwing everything at me. Faulting me on level 40. Restarting right before Hello Chris Dark. Interesting last name. God, Lichess, why must you restart so often? Why does it take time to restart? I don't know what you're talking about. No, Lichess is restarting. Like their server is restarting. So if I start a game, it's going to give me a loss, most likely. So I have to wait for the server to restart. 50 seconds left. And I don't know if they restart multiple times per day, or just whenever I'm streaming. Feels like it's I don't know, but it feels like it's always when I'm streaming. It's annoying. I like to complain. God, that's when you know you've gotten old. Most of what comes out of your mouth is a complaint. Okay, 20 seconds left, and then I can play a game. Okay, I think it's finished. I'm going to give it an extra 30 seconds, just to be sure. I don't want another stupid loss. Okay, refreshing, and then, okay, here we go. I'm going to play now. Black again? That is utterly ridiculous. Isn't my last 3 games I've been black, no? The gods don't want me playing the bird. What is this? Oh, the Staunton, right? Okay. You have a PhD, so you're actually Mr. Dark. Yeah, there's a doctor at my hospital. He's Dr. House, actually. I don't know what you mean, John. That doesn't really make any sense. Okay, what is this? This is like a deferred Hopton. Should have looked at his account. Oh, it's a brand new account. Well, it's a new account. It's not brand new. So maybe G6 or D5 here. Maybe so G6. This is a very interesting move. What about H6? H6, Queen H5. So G6. Yeah, there might be H4 stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go G6 here. If I had gone Knight F6, there's takes and then Queen H5, which I wasn't liking. Yeah, I don't know if we take that. I can't remember. If I don't take it, he's getting too much central control. So I'm going to have to ride out this attack here. Yeah, so I could go. What about Knight F6 now? Does that make sense before Bishop G7? They probably transpose. So I don't. Is there much of a difference? Let's go Bishop G7. Bishop C4. He doesn't go Bishop C4 because he wants to support it this way. Okay, so Knight F6. He might take and then Bishop C4. But then I have E6. And if he goes Bishop C4 now I have... No, I don't have D5. But then I have E6, I think. Okay, so Bishop C4, E6. Okay, he wants me to castle and then play H4. Okay, I'm gonna just go into it. It's not, yeah, there he goes, H4. Now there's a line in the bird where he defends like this, and it stops here, but in this case it doesn't work because he has a bishop in G5. What about, oh no, this drops a pawn. Yeah, this is not, what about, oh, okay, here there's G4. Actually, yeah, 1500 bullet. I don't like that. Guy's account is weird. queen e8, or should I develop my pieces over here? d5. Let's go d5. Now at least our bishop has some play. If h5, I'm hoping I can go knight h5. He could sack if he wants to. I wish I knew the lyrics to what is that, work dance? Is that what it's called? Work is that what it's called? Work safety dance. Because then I would have made a good joke. Okay, so this fixes my pawns. So let's go here. It also stops his knight from coming into e5. It does close off my dark squared bishop, so that's the downside, but we also don't have a backward e-pawn to worry about. Castling never makes sense for him because he pushed the h-pawn. He might try to go queenside, so maybe queen d2 or queen e2 drops material. So queen d2 makes sense to me. He doesn't go queen d2. I can pin him. I could also stop him from going queen d2. This is actually a really nice move. Vivek would like this. This is a very nice move. This is a very nice move. Bishop h6. That's a very, very nice move, I'm telling you. Okay, king f2, maybe? What? Oh, tricky guy. I think it doesn't work, though, because I can just go here and then I can block. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Okay, yeah, so I might have dropped a pawn there. Wondering if I want to throw in a check. Or move my king. I don't really want my king on the H file, though. Still threatening to go there later, though. What about c6? c6. Okay, let's just go c6. So c6, if knight c3, maybe bishop g4, maybe rook e8. Maybe it's Maybelline. Didn't I just win in the knight? a5. Yes, I know he has this, but I'm okay to move this if I win a piece. Give my bishop a chance to retreat if it needs to. 3 minutes. I seriously though, I think this is my third black in a row. Oh, crap. Okay. I get this. All part of my plan. I planned this. This was my plan, to trap his bishop instead of the knight. Yeah. That was my plan. And to give him a pawn for no reason. Okay. Here. Let's start with the check. Then this might be a thing. Okay, it's not a thing. And then maybe... Do I want this or bishop here? I'm just going to minimize chat. Okay, so g5. Okay, let's go g5. I don't want to go bishop g7 because h6 is going to hurt. I have to sit tight for a while. Okay, I'm going to pin. So it's threatening to take. I can't. I guess technically I could. Yeah, so take. Queen takes. Yeah, it's scary. Oh, my rook. But his rook. Boom. Also check. No, this is better. I'm threatening his other rook as well. Yeah. Wait, I could do this still. I get both. I get the knight and the rook. Okay. Here, then he's got a discovery. Oh, that's not good. I might have to go here. Fuck. Sorry for the I dropped material there. I dropped my pawn. I swear too much. I'm emotional. What can I say? Okay, he thinks for a while and then he finds these moves. I don't like the guy's account. I'm just going to say it. Okay, that should be winning. I don't like the guy's account. Okay. I'm panicking. Oh, why did I do that? It wasn't necessary. I was trying to stop him. I don't know what I was trying to do. Because, yeah, he comes in there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm panicking. Rook c8. Then threaten mate. check here. Check. No, it doesn't work. I don't like this guy's account. I don't like his account. Of course, he waits before taking the knight. I don't like this guy's account. I don't like it. He's 1500 bullet, 11-month-old account. He's sure playing quickly. He's better than 1500 bullet. I'm going to flag. Okay. Open up chat. Yeah, I'm going to block this guy though. I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious. He's 1500 bullet, 1700 blitz, and the delays on some of his moves. Feels kind of weird. 11-month-old account too. Oh, sorry, I'm salty. I know, but it's a little. I felt weird. I felt weird during the game. I should put a note just for my own history. I mean, because 1500 bullet is really weak, and he was playing pretty quickly there. Okay, I'm not reporting. I'm not that suspicious. Okay, I'm not going to analyze it. It was a clock issue, and I apologize for my. Like, it's not good sportsmanship. Okay, finally get a bird. But by the way, I had like 10 blacks in a row. I never beat this guy. When was my last game against him? 11 months ago. Okay. Okay, so knight c. Okay, this I haven't seen this. Do they want bishop f6? Is this the plan? Yeah, because I can't play b3 now. Maybe c4. Try that. And then d4. So just take the center. I have g3 here. I could also take and then g3. I'm going to take and then g3. Okay, I've got the bishop pair. I guess he thinks he's creating weaknesses, but this is the bird. I'm born for weaknesses. I played a weakness on move 1. I'm just looking at queen g4. I could create weaknesses for him. I don't know what I want to do. So let's just develop a piece. Maybe bishop b2. I know that bishop h3 is it, but we already have e5 clamped down. So let's go. Oh, I just dropped a piece. Oh, well. Okay, he didn't take it. So I could push. I could go queen e2 maybe. Is this a thing? Yeah, I don't think I want that. Go for this might bite me in the ass though. This type of thing, a4. Had this the other day. I'm going to open up. I'll trade because I have the bishop pair. Open board should be fine. Castle now. Or forever hold your peace. I like the trade. He's on here. Rook e1. I could do a minority attack. This is like a d4. I don't play d4, so I don't really know. But then I can't put the bishop. What, b3 lets me get my bishop back. But then my bishop's doing an important job anyways here. Okay, let's get this under control. And then I might try for a minority attack, but I really don't know what I'm doing. I just like to say those words. Yeah. Okay, let's go here and then I guess I could go b4 and then bishop b2, but no, I want it on d2. Is this a move? Probably not. Okay, so bishop d2 first or b4? Because doesn't he have a5? So let's play it while we can. And then bishop d2. And what are you supposed to do with minority attack? You're just trading everything, right? To try to create an isolated pawn, I think. Okay, he wants this square. Queen b3 does nothing. And the minority attack, does it matter which pawn you push in a minority attack? Boom, boom, boom. Wondering about b5 right away. b5 or a4? I don't know if it matters. Let's go a4. I don't know, but this is what I've been playing. And then I'm going b4. b4, queen a5. Bishop d2. So queen a4, bishop d2. Knight b2 shouldn't be. Oh, okay, okay. So now I take, because that should be weakness now. Right? This should be weak. And then here. But then this is false. So king f2, God. H3, weakens g3. He's destroying me positionally here. This knight's a big problem. Yeah, I've never beaten this guy. I've only played him twice. But. Okay, so do I have g4? I don't know. I got to make a move. It's so bishop e4. I'll take with the knight. If I trade off my bishop, this is my good bishop. I'm not going to like that. But okay, here. And queen d3. Can I do that? Hello, programming archives. So if I take, you can take with the rook. Bishop a3. God, that's annoying. There's queen f2. I might have to come here. My bishop is dominated. This is losing. I got outplayed this game. I don't mind losing it because I just got outplayed. I don't mind losing if I get outplayed. I don't. I don't like losing when I get flagged and I needed like 5 more seconds, or I'm playing a new account or something. That's what I don't like. Don't really have moves here. Maybe rook a7. It's probably not good, but I can't think of anything else. I meant rook a2, not rook a7, rook a2. Just to stop things here, because my queen's kind of doing a lot of work right now. Or maybe I could attack this rook. Queen. Oh, I have to. Oh, my rook is still. Is this a move? I could sack a piece there, but no. King f1 maybe? Oh no, that hangs the queen. This is even just dangerous, actually. I think that's winning for black. Maybe not. It's close, so. This rook is a problem for me. Well, a lot of things are a problem for me here. Not just... So, is there... Can I go here and then queen f2? No, because then this is hanging. I have no moves. King h1, just go... No, king h1 hangs the queen as well. Yeah, this is very annoying. If he goes here, queen f2 maybe? Here? Hangs the rook. Yeah, you just put another piece. Okay. Well, now king here. Is he going to hide? And plus there's a check. I don't know. Have to make a move. It's going to be a bird loss. Yeah, and then take. And I think he has to take my queen. Okay, and then take with the rook. Okay. Defend. Rook b1. I have rook c2. Or bishop a3. Defense. My bishop is atrocious. This knight has just killed me. Okay, come here because the rook isn't really doing anything on a2 anymore. My bishop is just dead. Maybe I can go here. No, then he can take. Okay, stop his pawns. Oh fuck! Sorry for the swearing. I can't afford to give pawns here. He just eats up, or just trade and eat all my pawns. I couldn't, you know. When I get low on the clock, I'm useless here. Let's come back. You can also trade and then take Everything's winning. I just didn't have the time. Okay. I did this one on purpose out of rage. I don't know why he was thinking there. Okay. Well, play another one. I got outplayed though. I don't really mind losing, but oh, black again? 11 games. This guy has 11 games played. Screw you. So 2 losses today. Sucks. Finally white. 400 games only. At least it's 7-year-old account. I was white, but I had like 3 or 4 blacks in a row. I'm overdue for white. Like I literally had at least 3 blacks in a row before the last game. Okay, I'm pretty cranky today. I mean, and now the big question: do I want H3 or not? That's a big question. I'm going to say no. I'm going to go with B3. Do I care about this? No. Okay. D4 maybe was interesting too. There's knight H5. Knight C3, there's knight H5. I can trade those off. I don't know if I really want that. Okay, I can go queen E1. Let's go there. Lots of options here. I'll go with the rook. And then fun and games. F5. Might even want to take because the H file is so good. But it cost me a tempo. F5. F5's got to be good. I don't know if it's early. You know, it could be early. He also might have, I'm not sure about 94. I'm playing F5. White has so many reasonable moves, like D3, Queen H4, Knight C3. So many reasonable moves, hard to choose. Okay. Now, so many options. There's Queen H4 again. I don't really like Knight H5 here so much, although I think we're still decent. I could take, if he takes with the F pawn. What do I think? I don't know. I don't know what I think. D3, I could start getting my knight into the game. If he closes down, I have E4. If it goes knight H5, I can trade and do things. If knight G4 is a problem. Did he have that last move? No. He's got knight G4 now. So I could play H3. I don't want to play H3. I could play rook G3. That would be weird. Knight H4 is a problem. Maybe I have to play H3, but I don't want to play H3. Maybe I have rook H3. Rook H3 could be a move. or queen h4. Queen h4, maybe that's the ticket. Queen h4 if knight e4, just here. Okay, queen h4 is the move. Yeah, knight h5, I'll trade. Or could I play f6 there? No. Yeah, so knight h5 or knight e8, I think I'm taking on g7. If he goes knight takes, that's got to be fine. Can I pre-move this? Okay, we have en passant, I think. Yeah, because he came from there. So we have en passant, and then we have 3 pieces on. He has to take with the pawn. No, we're just winning a piece here of the blunder. Oh, no, I guess he's... Yeah, no, this should be winning. He has to go knight h5, I think, and then I've won a pawn. No, he just gives me a piece. Ugh, he's making a lot of mistakes here. I don't see the issue. Oh, does he have a pin after? After rook takes, does he have queen? Does he have like queen? No, because I can take here. Or does he have queen e5? No, because I have check again. Unfortunately, there's nothing here. If my king was on h1, I could be in trouble. I don't know. He just made 2 mistakes in a row. And yeah, I was pretty cranky today, accusing my lovely opponents, making excuses. I didn't really make excuses. I blame others. Well, that is my excuse. But I need to stop accusing people. It's a bad habit. He resigns. Okay, we got 1 bird win. Makes up for the last one, maybe. The last game I just got outplayed. Okay, let's analyze these games now a little bit. So I didn't really know what to do for some of these moves. Vladimir. Okay, so yeah, I played b3. I you know, when black does this without this other stuff here, then h3. I mean, h3 is probably better. I'm thinking because the pin variation is what you play h3 in the other lines. So yeah, maybe h3, and then bishop d7. We go g4. But I just haven't seen it in conjunction to this, so I wasn't sure. But I'm sure b3 is fine. But I'm also not. I don't know because it was a little hard to fight against this fianchetto. So, I don't know. I mean, there's so many ways. One of the things I like about the classical structure in the bird, and more notably the Dutch, is like, let's say the Dutch because black has multiple. Black usually has multiple good moves and plans. So it's easy to come up with ideas in the classical Dutch, in most of the lines, or in the main lines anyway. So it's a lot easier to play. Yeah, so I pushed f5. Wasn't sure about it. I have d3 here. I have queen h4, but probably a lot of these moves are playable. And then this is just a big mistake because I'm going to win at least a pawn here. I think he just needed to do nothing. Maybe c5 or c4, sorry. c4 might be annoying for me. I don't know what I would have done there. Maybe d3. And then he just blunders again. He needed to take with the queen here. Sorry. I mean, wait. No. He had to play. No, here he had to play knight h5. Yeah, he had to play knight h5, but then I'm winning. I'm winning a pawn here. So check, and then I was going to take on g7, but it's still a game. I've just won a pawn is all. But the end game is very good for me because of his pawn structure as well. Okay, 14 moves in the bird. That's how good the bird is when your opponent blunders. Okay, let's look at the game with the engine. And let's look it up in CPT. What did he do? He did this. Oh, he did this. This is not great. Oh, I haven't. Oh, I do have it in here. Yeah, so he has this. And then, yeah, he has h3. So, yeah, you can play anything here. Castling is did I castle? No, I played b3. Yeah, see, b3 is actually 6 center pawns better than h3, but h3, yeah, fits. Look, I mean, you can play anything, but yeah, that's what he has in his core, so I might as well stick to that. Okay, going back here. Yeah, so you could have played anything. Oh wow, my last move was a blunder. What? Yeah, so F5 was not optimal. Why does it matter? Yeah, the knight g4 stuff might slow me down, maybe. It's like a 30 center pawn difference, but yeah, I want to go d3. Okay, and then yeah, this was his blunder here. So this was a blunder. Rook takes. Yeah, I wasn't sure about this. So here I did look at queen d8, but then I saw that we can just trade off the rook, or not here, sorry, but trade off the rook here. I guess it was also rook f4. But because of that idea, I think he can take with the rook, and now he can pin. Because the queen can recapture. So no, it's not queen e5 because I guess rook f1 and then the queen comes in, I'm guessing. No, knight c3 and it's yeah, but eventually the queen comes in is the idea. So what was actually winning here? So I take with the rook. This is a bit of a mind melt. I don't want to say the F word if I don't have to. Oh, very interesting, because if he pins now, then I can trade off the rooks. And if he takes here, then there's no pin to be had. I don't know why, but that's very confusing to me. Why rook f6 wins, but bishop f6 doesn't. Because we're basically getting 2 minors for the rook, I guess. It's the point. But that's still, that messes with my brain. That, like, it just messes with my brain. Rook, and then same idea when I took here. Rook takes is the only move that holds. This one is a bit more understandable to me, but the rook f6 is just, yeah, it just really confuses me. But the point is he can't pin us because we can then trade, and if he trades, he can't pin us because the bishop. Okay, I'm gonna play one last game. I shouldn't because I'm really tired now. But I had so many losses. Oh, I got white again. Okay, so I definitely got my fair share of white. So I won't complain about that for a while. It's just that I didn't get many birds in, so I was, yeah. So if I get 2 or 3 blacks in a row, I'll be okay with it. So this would be the French setup, which is totally solid against the bird. It's one of the best ways black can play. He's thinking here now because it's the bird. Nobody knows what to do against the bird. Yeah, so he's playing like a London. Now I haven't looked at this. So I don't know what we're doing here. Oh no, I've looked at, actually I have looked at this. We play in the center. So you go knight c3. I think it's either that or d3, but I'm going to go knight c3. And then I think you go d3 e4. I think somehow. You go queen e2 d3 e4. But I'm also trying to, isn't there knight e5 and then g4? I think is an idea as well. So I think it's actually I think it's this. But then you can go knight d7. So maybe I should have played it last move. No, that can't be right. Yeah, so he's playing, I have looked at this, but I can't remember it. So knight e5, knight d7. No, g4. Yeah, it takes and you take. I think this is right. I'm going to go off memory on this. We'll see if I remembered this. So knight d7, you go g4. And then if knight e5, you take the bishop. Yeah, I'm just going to go, I'm just going to go off of memory. So knight e5, I think we're taking the bishop. But wouldn't this keep, no, but this would have 2 pieces under attack. But then he has bishop g5, that's the problem. Bishop g4. That's the problem. So I would have to take the bishop. And then his knight's under attack, so he needs to move the knight. And then you take here, and then this is weak. And I think that's where the variation ends. Yeah. So you take, I think you take on e6, and then this is just really weak for him. I can't believe I've remembered that. I'm still new to the bird. This is not my, this is all Raven's course. This is one of his setups. He should be proud of me. Can't believe I remember that. The bird, there's so many weird ass moves in this course, going to like 20 moves deep. Just the weirdest crap you've ever seen. This is not one of the super weird things, but h3 wins the knight. No, he's got knight h6, but that seems iffy, right? Okay, so I think I just take on e6. Because why wouldn't I? Ooh, queen h4. Queen h4. I should kick this out before he gets queen h4 up in my face. Yeah, knight h6 takes. Okay, let's go h3. I don't want to deal with queen h4 with that knight there. Queen h4 is still close by though, so I have to be careful. Like even here right away. Okay, I'm gonna take, and then maybe queen f3 or something. Queen e2 is often, and I'm gonna go queen e2. That's one of. Okay, so if he pushes d4, takes, come in here or something. Or should I play d4? I don't really like him playing d4. Because this is a little uncomfortable. There's bishop b4 there. Queen e2, d4. Okay, I'm going queen e2. Often Raven plays queen e2. But then if I'm going to do that, I might as well just, maybe I should just play d4, you know? Because I'm going to push this pawn anyways, so I should have just played it. The thing is, I might be playing d3. Okay. So I have another chance at this, but then he's got this break. But then I have, okay, I'm going to go here. Then I have queen b5. Actually, I win the bishop. I can just take, and then queen b5. Oh no, there's knight d7. Okay, he wants this. But then I have check. I don't know. So boom, boom. No, I don't know. I'm going here. Worst case scenario, I got double pawns and it's ugly. Yeah, the bird course, I think it's the largest course on Chessable. And I would say the majority of the lines are just ridiculous. Stuff you've never seen before. Like the weirdest positions. Okay, brings in the knight. Don't know. Oh, there's a fork here. So let's just go rook g1. That one I'm playing quick. Because my rook is happy on g1 anyways. And then I'm going to castle queenside. Queen a5 shouldn't... Oh, queen a5 is a threat here. I can't castle. Because then he has queen a2. Okay, so if he goes queen a5... that's actually very annoying. I don't have a answer to that. Maybe a3, knight a2. a3 and then threatening knight a2. But then this knight comes in. Maybe I need to go bishop g2. So queen a5, bishop g2. But then this knight comes in. Okay, I'm lucky he didn't play queen a5 because I really didn't have an answer for that. Okay, let's castle. So he might go here and then knight d4. That's hard not to play. And I don't know what I'm doing after that. Bishop b4 maybe. But yeah, at least I don't have to deal with that queen a5. If he goes queen a5 now, I go king b1. I think he should probably just take and then... Oh, he doesn't. Okay. It's always close by. What about knight b1? If he takes here, I can take with the knight maybe. And if he goes knight e4. Okay, I'm going to try this. Oh, I just realized I dropped d4. Oh, I'm lucky. No, I can't even take here. Yeah, that was a mistake. I'm gonna go for it too. I'm gonna take. It's a weak pawn anyways for me. But yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, so CD, ED, knight, D4. He doesn't. I can't predict this guy. Okay, I'll take. And then king B1, I think. Maybe knight B3. No, knight B3, I'm letting this knight come in. So king B1. I got lucky. Like there's a few things he didn't play, like queen A5. He didn't take the pawn there. He's giving me a lot of chances here. I don't know what I can do. H4, can I sack this pawn? These are doing nothing. I might have to sack a pawn or something. Okay, knight B3. I let this knight come in. Depending on where he moves the rook, I might have queen b5. I don't know if it's any good, but it's a move. So queen b5, queen d6, and I've achieved a whole lot of nothing. And see, this is always annoying for me, this knight g3. Otherwise, I would like to put the bishop on g2, but maybe I just have to live with the knight there. I guess I could just control that with my queen. Queen f3 maybe. Queen f3. Then I have bishop g2. Okay. Whoa, I just realized he only has 2 minutes here. If I move my queen, I'm on his rook. this gives him a fork. So yeah, let's stick with this plan. Here I can take the rook. Okay, rook a4. Then bishop g2. Okay, here. He's hitting d3, e3. Here. Oh shit, it's on. He's on it 3 times. I might be screwed here. I can't defend it 3 times. Yeah. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. What a move. Okay. You would never expect that. Knight takes, and then I'll move the rook. Actually, if he takes with the knight, I could threaten mate. It just goes back. He just goes back. I guess I'm taking his rook there, actually. Oh, that's complicated. Okay. So here. Go here. If he takes my bishop, I might take with my c pawn. It helps control e4. Let's go here. So I'm down a pawn. Yeah. I was looking at h4, but then he can just go knight h4. Okay, a5. Now I just need to survive for 10 seconds. Okay, got him. Ooh, two birds, one stone, two birds in a row. Not bad. He's 2191. I'm still new to the bird. So taking down a 2191 with the bird. We like it. Oh. Takes a lot of bravery, man, to jump into a new opening like the bird. Okay. No, my opponent can't say it's a clock issue, though, because he's not overwhelmingly winning. Then, if he was overwhelmingly winning, then he could. So, let's take a look at that again. Yeah, so I first I thought I didn't look at it, but I think I did look at this, and we're supposed to attack this bishop, I think. I think it's not good here. It's better on it's better on G4. But I wonder if I go here first right away even and then G4. I can't remember. I'll look it up soon. Yeah, because what if he goes knight d7 now? Now I don't have knight e5. Because I thought this is the idea. So I'll have to look that up. Yeah, then I went here, and I think this is from the book. I don't think I've ever looked at knight g4, though. And I like white here. I prefer white. Although I know I didn't play it perfectly. He gave me a lot of chances. Like he had queen a5 earlier, which would have been annoying. And then here I got and then also I think he could have taken a free pawn. He just takes here instead of rook c8. Just takes here. It's a free pawn. So I got lucky that he didn't do that. And then he played too slowly. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. And while that's loading, let's see what I have here. Okay, I actually don't have it in my CPT, but it's in the course somewhere. Let me just run one more line. Oh, I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I shouldn't stream too long tonight. Actually, let me put another line in. 7 lines. Nope, it's going to need 8 lines. Okay. Okay, so I'm checking the course now. I'm doing it in Firefox because that's where I'm logged into Chessable. Okay, I found it. Okay, so yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, knight c6. Is that what I played? I mean, sorry. Oh. No, yeah, sorry. Yeah, knight c3 is what he has. So is that what I played? Yeah, so knight c3 was right. Yeah, we will try to throw in d3 and e4 quickly. So I was right that we push the center. Maybe I was confusing knight e5 with another line then. But yeah, so we push the center. Our knight has cleared the b1 square, so we only need to play bishop d2 and queen d2 to castle queenside. This will be a recurring idea as well. Now, yeah, he played e6 here. Let me see if that's in the course as well. I have to go back. Oh, sorry. There's so many lines, it's easier for me to rebuild it. I know you can't see what I'm doing. Just bear with me here. Knight c3 and then it's e6. So this might not be in the course. Let's see. It is in the course. I think. Yeah, so he has e3 here, yeah, or d3 here. Simple chess. We stunt the f5 bishop and prepare ideas of queen e2. And so I was correct. And e4, knight e5, and g4 might also be an idea. So if we go back to here, yeah, d3. So I played knight e5, but this was actually not great. Oh, sorry, no, here, knight, yeah, because knight f g4. So maybe, yeah, and black is a little bit better here. Whoops, knight f g4. Oh yeah, he went knight e g4, which it seems logical. But it's saying knight f g4. Because yeah, because queen h4, opening up the queen, and that's the real problem for me. So this is a little premature with knight e5. Yeah, so Raven's course just suggests d3 here. So d3, and then what would black do here? c5. Now knight e5. And now if the challenge, now g4. And what's the difference? Is it because we have king d2? Well, what is the difference here? There's a big difference because in the other he had the knight here before somehow. How did that work in the game? Oh yeah, because he has 3 pieces on it. But I'm still confused. But then how did that differ from what? How did that differ from what I just looked at? Here. If he takes, how does that differ from this? Oh, wait, no, sorry. So here. How does this differ? Yeah, it's not a huge difference. Yeah, I think it's because we have king d2, so I think I was right. Yeah, so we have king d2. And then the position is pretty equal here. So d3 just gives the king... Yeah, it's a really sharp course. It's all like little moves. Like you have to... Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. So 0.7. White is slightly better, but that's what like the whole course is. It's like... You get just the weirdest positions, I told you. You get the weirdest positions. And this isn't, I mean, there's just countless weird positions in the course. So d4 is the best move. It's weird, but we have the bishop pair. I don't know, it's insane. So what, queen f3? And then, so here's another example where... Yeah, and then b takes. If he takes here, we can take him b7. And you just get the craziest crap. And we're winning now, but insane. I mean, this really does not suit my style. But it's what I'm doing. Anyways, a little premature to play knight e5 now. And g4. Yeah, so I did have the right idea, but you have to go d3 first, I guess. But this is pretty equal. It's saying black has a slight edge. It wants queen f3 here. I went queen e2 because that's what I remember from the course. In a lot of positions, you go knight c3, queen e2, d3 or d4, and then you castle queen side. So I stuck with that. But queen f3 makes sense as well. And then I played d4, which was fine. Bishop d2. Yeah, this was all fine. Black still has a tiny edge. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do here. So it wants me to take on c5 and just play this out. Yeah, my knight was too weak here, I guess. Yeah, and e3 is annoying. Yeah, I guess queen a5 is stronger. Queen a5, king b1 takes with the queen. Then I have to defend this or create more weaknesses, and you can win a pawn here as well. So black is much better here. Yeah. The bird's a dangerous. I mean, it's dangerous. It's double-edged. Like, I think what I might use it for, like, I'll still play e4 in tournaments, but I'll use the bird as a surprise weapon, and it might be useful in the later rounds if I need a win, to like get a class prize or something. So if I don't want to draw, then the bird might be good. Yeah, so it's -2 here. I'm losing. He did burn a lot of time. That is an important component of the bird, though. Your opponent is going to be burning time. Now, it's not going to be as useful in a classical time control, but it's played in 1% of games, and people don't know what they're doing against the bird. So you're going to often have a time advantage if you're a normal person, unlike me, because I'm always in time trouble. But your opponent's going to have to think, as opposed to playing normal openings that everybody knows, 25 moves deep, right? Everybody knows all the normal stuff. Everybody knows what to do and play. So the bird, nobody knows what to do. So he did get into time trouble. And I flagged somebody for once. Okay, so I think, what, 2 wins, 2 losses or something like that? Yeah, 2 wins, 2 losses. I finished up 1 point. I'll take it. And then let's take a look at my win rate with the bird. I don't think it has updated, because I thought it was at 69 last time. Yeah, this has not updated. Let's wait and see. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It might take a while though, because I could have sworn 69 is what I had before. Let me see. Just waiting for this to update. Okay, it could take like half an hour though. Okay, I won't bore you guys waiting for that to update, but I thought I had 69 before. Anyways, 55% win rate with the bird now. Against d5, 54. It's about the same. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. 2 hour 45-minute stream, because an hour of that was on Puzzle Streak. 2 wins with the bird. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.